start to getting the trees out. Subalpine fir. Hopefully a repot this year. It's Shimpaku juniper, and you know, it's kind of interesting. I was actually thinking, you know, it's too much foliage for the size of the trunk, so it's quite dense. But the rat vole, I'm thinking he ate huge sections of that. I don't know if this branch can even survive. Like, it's totally rimmed there. So, so this whole section might become like a piece of deadwood, kind of coming off, snaking off, and you know, it's not going to be like a natural style bonsai. It'll be more like a stylized one. But a little spruce ball, it's like a dwarf variety. Thuya, the hedge thuya I've been working on. So this I'm going to retransplant. It'll get a significant reduction, especially at the top, because I'm going to want to reduce the vigor of that, keep the interior budding alive. And there's a larch that I clearly styled, put wire on mid-season. So it's going to get a repot and a styling, I think. Yep. A couple twin spruces. Subalpine fir, finally ready for a style or a repot. It's just got nice little movements all the way through, but it hasn't had any style. I don't like this plastic pot, but so I could maybe do a small styling and a transplant, but spruce. This was a bird's nest spruce. And I've slowly turned into a bonsai. Trembling aspen forest. You know, one of the problems with this is that there's okay spacing. Like it's kind of unique, but it's fairly similar. But all the trunks are very similar in size, and so you're not getting this depth. You're not getting this proportion. You're not getting the variety. So I do have some other big ones that I'm thinking I might reconstruct, not in this container, but in a different one. Some sort of trembling aspen sort of forest. Juniper from nursery stock. Again, got some nice damage all down in here. But luckily it's just this little section. So, yeah. Natural deadwood again. I might be able to do something with it and bring it down to try to make it more of a feature, because I don't know if this hole is going to look very good. That back branch is dead for sure. This is a raft, naturally occurring raft, and these subalpine firs do this naturally, and so I really like this. It's super sort of shaggy, but it's got this definitely wind blown feel to it already, just with the slanting of this and all the trunks. But I love these little sub trunks that have formed. So I wanna repot this. Or I might style it. I might just style it. Think about that one. This is the Douglas fir. You know, this, as I had tried to wire this sort of out, it just went back to its natural form. So just like Ryan Neal had sort of said, that like you can't, really wire them dead, though they will kind of creep back to their original position. I had sort of had this pulled out quite a bit. I think it was out here somewhere. So I'm just gonna have to work with that. It could also just be a sort of I don't like putting something that might be permanent in there, but something to kind of split those. Hemlock. Suga? Yeah. Suga. Not quite sure how to say that, but hemlock, the top sort of got crunched down. Still got a lot of wire on it, and all the branches got weighed down a bit from the snow, so yeah. Some alpine fir. spruce. I'm gonna be done with that. My bigger subalpine fir. This one I'm going to thin out because I transplanted it last year. Did a teeny bit of work up top to take the vigor off, but I think reduce it, you know, make a top up in there somewhere, thin it out. I think it'll look a lot better. New container for that one for sure. This is Black Hills spruce I got from our nursery and sort of styled initially, and then it's just growing, right? So it's, I'll probably cut it back to these smaller interior branches, try to let it grow out. A little cascade that needs some work. Juniper cascade. Sort of a funky juniper. Looks like the rat tried to eat that a bit, but it's got all this dead wood kind of shooting out. Here's some more bowl damage. Look at that, it just stripped it. So the snow was up here. Well, it was up here, but you know, this, as it went down, it just got more and more and more and more, and it just took the whole. So that was a willow. You know, this, I just need tons of ramifications. This strange trunk, but all this, these new buds in here will be good. Subalpine fir, nice spruce, styled it last year. Beautiful big trunk. This is a birch sort of clump. You know, it had come from something bigger that I had collected, and that didn't grow. And these new shoots have grown. They're just so vigorous because they got this root base. So it's kind of, I've tried to kind of work with it and style it. This is an oak. This was weighed down by the snow a lot, so we'll see how that jumps back up. Tall larch. And just some other trees. Here's more damage. This was my hazelnut. Oh, look at this. Just all the way around now. Yeah. Oh, painful loss. Here's another, you know, more damage, but I think this tree should be able to survive. I mean, this was a huge live vein, but I feel like back here was alive too, and so hoping it's connecting up. We'll have to see how that one kind of evolves. Trembling aspen. This is a huckleberry. Pretty sure it's a huckleberry. It's nice. I mean, it's got this knob, but this is a Norway maple. It's looking good. Shimpaku juniper. Got a lot of leaves. Little leaves in there still. This is the backside, but a Norway maple, larch. I mean, all my larch are doing this, so there's a few that aren't, but you know, I need to style them now. If I'm going to style them all for that one, it's going to need some work. I'm setting up the benches, some monkey poles. This is a larch that I just styled. I'll have a video of that coming out. Just a collected maple, subalpine fir. No more bowl damage. They chewed all the way around. It's unfortunate because some of them, they, you know, it's like if they just chewed the one side. I'm pretty sure that one's dead. Hemlock, just a strange Norway maple with this. So it's like a 90-degree bend, so not sure. Some angle like that, it does swoop back a lot, so maybe it's something like this. I don't know about getting the roots out properly. There's some strange looking roots there. Norway maple. This needs a lot of development. Some time. Spruce in a clump. This big juniper that needs some styling. It's got 2 trunks, so a trunk there and then a big trunk coming down out along sideways. So yeah, this is gonna need some work. Here's this huge juniper from a garden. You can see it needs a lot of work, but there's a nice bend down. A hemlock, and this sort of happened. It filled with water. It's just been frozen, frozen underneath. It's obviously in water, and it doesn't drain. So I don't know how many days it's been sitting like that. Maybe at least a couple weeks, I want to say. Maybe a week. But just nice, beautiful base, and lots to kind of work with in there. So I'm gonna dig this out, chip it out, I guess, and hopefully it'll work. Well, lots of work. Really excited to get on it. This juniper, I just love that one. So it's a thick base. New container this year. It's just gonna be great. But yeah, so much work to do. It's just exciting. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Spruce. Oh, not spruce, sorry, Doug Fir. Yeah, I've just been kind of working on this one for a while, so let's see if I get to it this year. So you can see there's still, these ones are still healed in, and this is like a cascade. I just kind of brutal on them, right? They just get mushed with snow and bring you out. Yeah, that one's looking a little bit weak down here. This looks like a procumbens, Nana, so that's looking like it took some damage. More vole damage, right? Like, look at that. I mean, that could be a rat of some sort, bigger. That is some serious tree. This one, another Doug Fir back here, splits up into 2 trunks. So I really don't know what to do with that one. There's a lot of lower branches, and I'm sure I can get interior budding on this, so that's definitely gonna need a reworking.